You may now think, but how can a foreigner understand Bavarian finances? I contend that geographical considerations are of little consequence. What is the use of the road signs in the devastated areas of France? Everything has to be newly constructed. Bavaria now offers new land even for Bavarians. And for the rest, I want to say the special local features of Bavarian finances are of minor importance. For these things I would find among the officials of the finance ministry enough trained men. That did not worry me. Trained helpers are always found. But for the basic plan of the finances, for the compass and pivots, the same laws are valid for the Bavarians as for the Prussians and for our antipodes. What counts for the management of the finances of large as well as small states are the laws of interest, of money, of foreign rates of exchange, of the so-called protective duties, of the economic disturbances, of unemployment, of the rent on land, of unearned increment, of the land prices, etc. What is needed is not the indiscriminate selection of any one of the many varieties of dull economic theories, but the one and only correct theory which gives light and life. But this doctrine here needed is not found casually where, by chance, you happen to be looking for it. Nor does everyone find it. The best heads in antiquity and of modern times have sought it in vain. And he who needs it today for the management of the finances will have no other course than to go to Stadelheim. Footnote: the place where Gesell was imprisoned pending his trial. End of footnote. There, in cell number 169, he will find it. It is my incontestable mental property, my treasure. And this would have been the great new event, the great hope that with my nomination, for the first time in world history, the finances of a country would not have been managed in a routine way according to sentiment, but with compass and plumb, according to upright principles of exact knowledge, according to the law of an unbroken, complete circuit of the distribution of goods. And this would have meant for Bavaria, for Germany, now, in this extraordinary time. For that, you will find an adequate illustration in the accomplishment of German industry, the scientifically managed German industry. This one straight guiding line has not been known until now, and this is the reason why nowhere in the world today is the finance minister working according to scientific principles. And not only the ministers of finance, no employer, no merchant, no broker, no speculator at the stock exchange, no banker hopes to draw any advantages from the reading of economic literature, nor to increase the profit by as much as 1,000th part. Lawyers, it is true, are found as legal counselors in many businesses. But what could one do with a science where that which ought to be must not be investigated or spoken of or proclaimed? Schmoller. What is the advantage for the businessman of a science of which Keynes says that it is certainly or entirely built on an elusive doctrine of value, and to whom another authority in the profession replies, in this doctrine of value, everything is contestable. Almost everything is still in the stage of controversy, beginning with the terminology employed, Zuckerkandel. If, therefore, the finance ministers have until now totally neglected to use that science, there is good reason for it. It has been a sterile science. Generally, it is believed to be the most difficult to understand that man, groping in darkness, has attempted to bring to the light. Well known is the word of Lord Beaconsfield. Nothing has made more people insane than love and the currency problem. But this could have been said of all branches of economic science as now taught and practiced. Into these hopeless conditions I have probed. All the riddles of economics relative to finances I have solved. In a work continued now for 30 years, I have worked out the laws of wages, of rent on land, of paper money, of interest, of economic stagnation, crisis, and made them practical for real life. They have been recorded in the work which is presently to appear in the 6th edition, The Natural Economic Order. That I succeeded with this work was due to the fact that its solution depended upon the prior unraveling of the value problem which I was first to achieve. Of this problem, Boehm Bavinck says that its solution would advance the science of economics along the whole line. This problem of value I have removed from the path of scientific progress, and thus have been able to harvest with full hands the fruits of this successful work.